Good morning, everyone. Just got home from work, so I got the crazy hair going on. I wore a stocking cap all night at work, so I got winter hat hair going on. But today's my weigh-in when I get up this afternoon. Third shifter, so I'm just going to bed right now. It's 4 a.m. When I get up, my initial weigh was at 1 p.m. So I'll wake up and get motivated a little bit and do my first weigh-in. So we'll see how that goes. A little anxious for that, but a little nervous at the same time. I don't like defeat, so if I get on there and I didn't lose any weight, I'd, it's going to be rough. But I've followed the plan to the letter for a solid week so far. From what I've seen from others, and I know everybody's different, I know, but from what I've seen from others, you know, you you notice a change. Maybe not huge, but you lose some weight right away. Um, so I followed the plan to the letter, best case scenario. So drinking lots of water. Um, so I hope to have good results. I'm nervous. Um, yeah, anxious, nervous. I I want this to go great. Not just good. I want it to go great. So I have high expectations, and I usually do that. I pump things up so much in my own head that it lets me down because it's not anywhere near what I thought it should be. But ready to give it a shot. You know, do the weigh in today, and any progress is better than where I was before. You know, um, as far as trying to touch on a topic each day, um, you ever have that deal where um, a bonfire? You have a bonfire, and you have those folding chairs, the camping chairs, whatever you call them. Most of those have a weight limit of I think it's 170 pounds or 180 pounds. So even after I lose my 100, there's no way I'm going to sit on one. Um, no way. But then they have the heavy duty ones, because it's America and most of us are heavy. um, I think those ones are 230 weight limit, maybe. I could be way off. Maybe it's even more than that, like 260. I don't remember. But even then, I shouldn't be sitting on those. Every time I sit down on one, I'm rolling the dice. Is this baby gonna hold? Um, my kids play on the trampoline. There's no way I should be going on the trampoline with the kids. You know, um, my wife will climb on there and jump with them, and I just kind of sit out by my lonesome and cheer them on. But I can't do it. I can't go on there with them. Um, all the things, you know. Um, you just wonder, when you line up to sit down, is it gonna hold? Am I gonna end up on the ground? Really embarrassed? Um, it happens way more than you think. I go to a parent teacher conference at a grade school, and I got those little tiny chairs. I don't know if you guys experience that or not, but little tiny chairs. Like I need two, one for each cheek, that kind of thing. I mean, they're not people-sized chairs at all. They're for all the little people, like my grade schooler. And you go into parent-teacher conferences, and the teacher has a big boy chair, but I don't get one. So no, no thanks. I'd rather stand. Oh no, it'll be fine. Sure, until I fold this thing in half. My wife sits down just fine. Doesn't even think about it. Doesn't even. I'm sure it's not even a thought in her head. Will this thing hold? But me, I'm just looking at it like, move on anyway. So that thought always being in my mind, you know, um, go skiing and you're waiting on the chairlift and you're a single one, so somebody could ski up and jump on the same chair with you. If people avoid getting on that chair with you because you're big and fat, they're like, I'm not going to be dangling 40 feet in the air with this big guy. He's going to bring the whole thing down if I get up there with him. No way. I'm going to wait until I can get on with that skinny guy back there. That's a thought that pops in your head. It's kind of ridiculous, but I've thought it before. It's a thing. A lot of those things, office chairs. Think of all the things that just might have a weight limit that you never even think about unless you're a bigger person. And at that point, you avoid it because, man, if that thing gives up at the worst time, which it will, at the worst time, it'll be so embarrassing and probably scar you, man. It'll stay with you for a long time. I was actually, when I was in middle school, a classmate. I won't name names or anything like that. And if you were there, you remember. If you weren't, then don't worry about it. But she sat in one of those chairs and it broke underneath her. She sat in those chairs 100 times a day. Same chairs throughout the whole building. But we get to the cafeteria that one time and she sits in the chair and the thing gives out, I never forgot it. I'm 41 right now. That was in middle school. And I've always, every time the situation arises, I remember what that looked like, and I can only imagine how terrible she felt in a cafeteria full of middle schoolers, because kids are terrible, so it wasn't good. I'm sure it scarred her for life, but yeah. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to is sit on the camping chair. You don't have to really worry about if it's going to hold or not. And like I said, to you skinny little people out there, you don't even know. You don't even know the dilemma of just, should I sit on it or not? Believe that. Anyway, I'm going to finish up here at my desk and get done what I need to get done. And I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to wake up and I'm going to do my first weigh-in. 1 week. 1 week done. We'll see you guys. Everybody have a wonderful day.